Vietnam, it's been an absolute pleasure. We're about to cross the border into Cambodia on foot. I really didn't think I'd be able to say this 44 days ago when I arrived in Hanoi, but I'm actually very sad to be leaving. Vietnam is a country full of culture, amazing people, and don't get me started on the food. When I first arrived in Hanoi, I was like a rabbit in the headlights. I was so out of my comfort zone, but as the month has rolled on, I've gotten more and more comfortable with my surroundings, with the motorbikes, with the grab rides, with everything. The food, the people, the culture, the activities, the weather. I absolutely love Vietnam, and if you're on the fence about whether or not to come, use this. Just come. Just come. You will not regret it. I'm going to be completely honest, when I first arrived into Hanoi 44 days ago, I think around day 2 or 3, I was actually contemplating leaving Vietnam. I just couldn't get the hang of it. I thought it was too chaotic, I wasn't enjoying it at all, and I looked at how I could move on to Cambodia all that time ago. Oh man, I'm so glad that I didn't take that leap and I gave this country a chance, because now I truly understand why everyone was saying that Vietnam is such an amazing country. 44 days in Vietnam has cost me under £1,000, £948 if you include the visa that I'm about to pay to leave the country to enter Cambodia. That's all I've paid for my whole time in Vietnam, and that is absolutely incredible value. Starting north, I saw Hanoi, Ha Long Bay, working down south via Da Nang, Nha Trang, Phan Viet, Muni, and then of course to, the south in Ho Chi Minh City, and most recently Phu Quoc. I've seen some incredible beaches, some incredible cities, and as I said, if you haven't checked it out, go and have a look at that series that I've just finished. Of course, this is going to be the start of my Cambodia series, and look, I'm excited to see what's ahead. I'm excited to go to Kep. Today we're heading to Kep, then I'll be going to Kampot, and then to Sinakville, and loads of other places across Cambodia that you may not have even heard of before. Of course, that's the aim with my channel, and we'll be talking money and saving costs along the way. See behind me the Cambodia border, the Ha Tien border gate. This will be the first time I've ever crossed the border on foot. That's great. For the first time ever, I'm actually crossing the border on foot. I can't believe it. This is a crazy experience. Usually it's by plane or bus or train, but to be on foot. It's literally Cambodia right there. Here we go. We are in, I guess, a countryless area right now, because that back there is Vietnam and this is Cambodia. So this is of course the border crossing. There's a river, there's all of this as well. It is very, very nice. I've got to say, I think I might try and cross some borders on foot more often, because this is so exciting. All right, once again, I'm going to put the camera away. We've got Cambodia here. I'll see you when we're on the other side. But we've made it. So we've just crossed the border, we are through, and I am officially in Cambodia. As you can see, we've got the first of, many Cambodia flags that will feature on this vlog. But wow, we're in Cambodia. What? This is what I love about traveling. I love getting to a new place and just taking it all in. It usually takes me a day or two to really process that I'm in a new country. I'm in Cambodia. But after 44 days in Vietnam, I'm excited for this one. I really like the flag, I've got to be honest. That's obviously Angkor Wat in the middle. But I'm getting hounded left and right from all the tuk-tuk drivers, from all the taxi drivers shouting, "Kampot, Camp!" obviously want to take me to Kampot, but obviously I've got my bus. I've already got my luxury travel, as you saw earlier. They're going to be taking me to Kep. I'm going to be in Kep for 2 nights, and then from Kep I'm going to be getting back in the hostel life, unfortunately. But it's not too bad. I actually quite enjoy hostels. I like the social side of hostels, of course, making friends. I don't want to be lonely for too long. I'm going to head back to the cafe that I'm meeting my bus at in about 15 minutes time, get some US dollars out as well. Apparently the US dollar is a stronger currency, or is better to use than the riel in Cambodia. Of course, Cambodian riel is their local currency, but they use US dollars now as well. I'm not really too sure what that's all about. I'm going to get out some US dollars, probably 100 or so. That should last me a little while. And the Cambodia adventure, well and truly, is underway. No, I go to Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh. It's a long way, isn't it? Sorry. I'm not going to Phnom Penh. That's a long way. There's no sun up in the sky. I don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. I don't know why. Just like that, I have arrived to my $7 a night accommodation in Kep, and as you can see, it's really not a bad outfit, is it? We've got a private bathroom, we've got a mirror, we've got a fan, a telly, a nice big double bed. It's actually a king size bed. We've got a place to hang up my clothes. We've got a really good Wi-Fi signal as well, which is of course an added bonus. No air conditioning. I decided not to upgrade because it was an extra $5 a night, and considering that this room is actually quite cool with the fan and the fact that we're, well, not in the sun, this side of the building is in the shade, which is obviously really good. I didn't think it was worthwhile, but of course tonight while I'm trying to sleep, it might be a different story. The thing with this part of Southeast Asia I've found, which differs to the Philippines and Malaysia, is that at night time it's definitely cooling down to like 23, 24 or mid 70s if you're across the pond in the States. But out here I don't mind. I don't need air conditioning, especially if I'm going to save as much as I have. $7 for without, or $12 for with, of course, over 3 days whilst I'm out here in Kep. That adds up. And look, I've got my own space again. I am absolutely not complaining. I think for the rest of this afternoon, I'm gonna chill. I didn't really sleep too good last night, but I also want to check out the beach. There is a beach that we're gonna be spending the whole day at tomorrow. Gonna get my camera charged up and go and find some lunch. And then this afternoon, I'm gonna head down the beach. And I guess I'll see you in a little while. Of course, having been in Vietnam for as long as I was, I've gotten very used to the Vietnamese food, the banh mi, the pho, just to name a few, whereas now it feels like we're starting over, we're starting fresh. We're gonna go give some Cambodian local food a go. Just like Vietnam, it looks very healthy, you know, lean proteins and low calories. So I'm gonna head there now and let's see what Kep is all about. When I visit the lesser touristy areas of a country, I can usually understand why they're lesser touristy, but Kep, it's really, really nice here. There's some really nice hotels around here. You can see the one behind me. Oh, the locals are friendly. There's an amazing beach that I'm going to be spending the day at tomorrow. It's just a lovely area. I don't see why people miss it out. I mean, just look at it. 10th of January and they're already setting up for Christmas. Are they sure? It's got a very similar feel to Kota Kinabalu in Borneo, Malaysia. As you can see, all of these different stalls and setups and market stands. I'm always a little bit nervous about the market stalls. It usually takes me a few days to settle in and get used to the idea of eating from them. With food, drink, buckets and spades, clothes of all sorts of different kinds and different bits and pieces that you can buy from that stall. Kep, Cambodia is definitely the ideal place that I have begun my new adventure. There's no sun up in the sky. Oh man, I'm not complaining, but it is so hot out there and so bright as well. You can see I'm definitely, gonna need to watch that. Something that's a little bit confusing is I'm paying in US dollar as I've been recommended to, but then getting change in real. Real is the real currency here in Cambodia. Of course, they've used the US dollar now for quite some time. I'm not entirely sure why they use the US dollar. I'll probably have a look into that later on, but they've been giving me back change in real and it's just so confusing. And the problem is I don't know whether I'm being conned of money or not. Oldest trick in the book, I hand over an amount in US dollar expecting a certain amount of change, and then they hand me a load of real, which, you know, for all I know could be totally off from the actual amount that the change is worth. Anyhow, it is coming to the end of the day. I think I'm just going to chill for now and of course start making some plans for tomorrow's video. I'm going to be taking you all down the beach. We're going to take the drone. We're going to have a great day tomorrow in Kep and showing you what this place is all about. But I've been Matt. You guys have been so kind for watching once again. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.
There's no sun up in the sky. I don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. I don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. I don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky.